just a quick lunchtime stream, this one. Just had the famous blue JLC PCB box turn up with a few bits and pieces in it, including, so we've got the, sorry, just got the Retro Brew PCB back plane version 7, so that will be the most tedious one to build, no doubt, with the bazillions of pins that I have to solder. That's where are we? Oh, why is my thing not working? Let's try that again. Technology, huh? So that's this particular board from Retro Brew. So that's obviously just the back plane for the machine. So that's arrived, and processor card, which is this one. So it's just a little Z80 processor card, 4 meg Z80, 512 meg of, 512K of paged RAM, and some flash ROM. It shouldn't be too hard to get that one going. Yeah, so that should be interesting. And then a disk I/O card, which is this one. So that gives me a floppy disk controller, which should be good, and yeah, as it says there, the IDE interface. So yeah, that's the disk controller board, and the processor card, in the camera, and yeah, the back plane that we saw earlier. So they just arrived. Literally just unboxed those. And the $64 question is, do my edge connectors fit? And I have a funny feeling they're not going to. These are some edge connectors that I got from another machine that I picked up. So, and I'm using them in a different project, but it looks like the pins on these connectors are too big for these holes. They barely fit. You would have to get every pin lined up absolutely spot on. I'm not sure that's particularly going to happen. But anyway, so just have a look at the website for the backplane. I think that there's actually a note on the board, one of the boards. Which board is it? There's a note on the CPU board that says Contron only in the connector outline. So I'm wondering if I need a different style of connector. I might have to actually buy an optional reset switch connector for Contron reset. The recommended 96 pin DIN is the AMP, the AMP 53043. I don't know what these ones are I've got here. Not that. So I might have to order myself some of those. Yeah. Oh, that's a little disappointing. I was hoping to push those into place today and just see what they look like, but I guess that won't be happening. Those Those same connectors fit this board just fine, but this is a board of my own design, and they push in. Other than some minor tweaking, they push straight in. Of course, you've got to take the screws out, but yeah, anyway. But it's a nice tight fit in that board, so I reckon I'm going to have to order some new connectors, which is kind of okay, because I needed 8 of them anyway, and I only had, I think, 5 of them floating around my parts bin, so that's not the end of the world. It means I've got some spares left over to populate these slots as well, so that's all good. So other than that, not a whole lot happening. Got to fix my soldering iron. It's the old iron from years ago. The tip is, well, that's not the tip, that's the temperature sensor, but the tip here somewhere is absolutely stuffed. It was stuffed. There's something a bit, it's going to be hard to say, but it was absolutely stuffed before I even got this iron. I inherited this iron from someone else, and yeah, that tip's buggered. So I've got some of those on the way. That'll fix the iron. It's a bit of a clean up, but otherwise it's not a bad soldering iron. Picked up an Amiga the other day, and it's looking, I don't know, the A501 got a bit of a splotch on the end there, and I'm thinking there's a battery in there that's like the real-time clock battery that's probably leaked its guts. So once I get my soldering iron sorted, I'll rip the heat shield off that and have a look. The other soldering iron I've been using previously doesn't really have the thermal mass to get that undone. This is rainy day stuff. My little RGB to HDMI boards turned up. They'll be fun to make with a surface mount CPLD to go in that, so yeah, that'll be fun. It attaches to a Raspberry Pi Zero, so I've still got to order that and all the parts for this. So it's a project for another day. But that'll enable me to plug some of my retro computers into HDMI monitors and TVs and actually get a decent video signal. What else to say? Doesn't look like we've let me see. Not very good at this. Let's see. It says I've got one viewer, but that's probably me. Yeah, so it's pretty quiet. Yeah. Oh, there was just a quick lunchtime, very quick sort of 10-minute lunchtime stream in case anyone was around. We'll get back to work in the office. Joy oh joy. I will see you guys later.